Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Miami Marlins. Live baseball here on MLB Network. And it comes your way next.
Center fielder, Kevin Kor-Mars.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace. You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 5 comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Hosmer. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Hit hard towards center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. Digging in, Logan Morrison. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, number 5.
Leading off for the Marlins, center fielder, number 5.
And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
The shortstop.
Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 strike now from Archer. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is... Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
Designated hitter, Lucas.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Judge has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Bryant.
Chris Bryant comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Bryant is retired, 2 down now.
Brad Miller.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So digging in now, Matt Duffy. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And a good changeup there by Volquez for strike 1. Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Now a throw over to first. Here's the 2-1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. 4 strikes.
And he will get there to... Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Fielder, Aaron.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kiermaier ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Ball 1. Hit hard to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Stepping in, JT Realmuto, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. First pitch of the at-bat. Ryan Healy stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
On the ground to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Dietrich backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And he misses there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Line to the right side. Throw, got him. Oh, what a play. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Stanton, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The throw into second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. And a ball, 1-0. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Third inning, no score to this point.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout.
Now in the box, Derek Dietrich. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. In there at the letters 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 5. He flew out in his last at-bat. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kiermaier. Still going back. Off the sculpture. It's a home run. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Way in front of a great slider that time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he gets there as he had a lot of. Ready for another chance. Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 7. Logan Morrison.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Striding in once again, Lucas Duda comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first. Wow. Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Judge looks up, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
Brad Miller checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard ground ball to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Into the box, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Matt Duffy.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bird is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heading after it is Judge. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs, and still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit. Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready for another shot now, Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Dietrich is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge
for the Marlins. Left fielder.
Infield in the
99.
overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. From the stretch, Greg Bird is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bouncer. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. JT Realmuto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch to contact, get the double play here.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here's another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now both runners are breaking. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Dribbled to the right side. But it's foul, strike 1. 1 strike now from Archer. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Morrison on the move, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Logan Morrison. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Justin Nicolino. He's going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Ready once again, now Lucas Duda, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Lucas Duda.
Eric Ramirez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Severino Gonzalez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Severino Gonzalez.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Bryant comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A line shot to third base. Into the box. Now,
second baseman Brad.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Matt
5.
Duffy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Duffy.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Third baseman.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth. So striding in, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dietrich.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Number 5.
Digging in and looking for more, number 5. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
A 1 pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
2-2.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The runner scores from second, and he'll reach second now with one away. Giancarlo Stanton now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Left fielder, number 99.
Aaron Judge is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Morrison racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Hit back up the middle. Duffy gloves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in. JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Archer steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Kiermaier is there to put it away and finally put it. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Wilson Ramos, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Wilson
couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a single for him in his last at. Adam Conley takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch. Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ready for another chance?
Marcell Ozuna.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Miller is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Riding in once again, number 5. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Logan Morrison.
Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Junichi Tazawa.
Eric Ramirez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Eric Ramirez Stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there. Digging in and looking for more.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. 0-1. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Steve Cishek is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. On the ground up the middle. Miller's got it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. Digging in now, Brad Miller. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Matt Duffy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Ready with the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 40.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A high fastball is in there. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Stanton is there, makes the catch, and the left. Handed power bat of
First baseman.
he's set, and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough, because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got onto the fastball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and it's popped in the air back behind first. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are two away. Striding into the box, Ryan Healy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hosmer is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try and lead things off. Vinny Murphy comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Healy has room in foul territory. One away. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Judge is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Grounded back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away. Stepping in, Logan Morrison. Brandon Kinsler gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Number 22, Brandon Kinsler.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rays, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
Bay, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier is in to start
no strikes.
things off as he looks at a and back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do,
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and it's gone. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Evan Longoria.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Braun going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Digging in, Logan Morrison. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Logan Morrison.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Shortstop Troy
Tulowitzki is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to in now Frank Chavez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Frank Chavez.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row? You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Here's Ryan Braun now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1, and that misses. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So striding in, Eric Hosmer. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Line towards center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gordon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And that misses 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Digging in,
Right
Alex
fielder,
Gordon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Moreland in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And this is swung on and missed. So here is Avisail Garcia, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gordon is after it, but this will land out there just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And that misses, ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
3-0 now. Here it comes on 3-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Andrew Benintendi is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked him to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Merrifield ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner goes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner going a second time. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Now to the plate, Demetrius Diaz. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Demetrius Diaz.
Hit in the air to left. Benintendi has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Batting 8.
Stepping up now, Whit Merrifield, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded back up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Striding in once again, Logan Morrison. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Logan Morrison.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Chavez sprinting after it, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he'll be back in standing up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Frank Chavez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Frank Chavez.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Benintendi over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the Royals are in the hit column. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pineda pauses. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Tap down the line. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Gordon is there. He's got it one away. Here's Jed Lowry now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jed Lowry.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez waits on it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Avisail Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Ready now, Alex Gordon. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Right fielder, Alex
Ball 1.
Gordon.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now Gordon awaits the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Garcia has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Demetrius Diaz.
Demetrius Diaz.
Pineda's ready. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Coming to the plate now, Whit Merrifield. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chavez on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Chavez moving in, and he makes the catch for the second out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Hosmer. And the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And this is fouled at the plate. At third, Longoria. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Frank Chavez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hard on the ground toward short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here's Ryan Braun now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hot shot on the ground to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the second. Digging in once again, Logan Morrison. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Logan Morrison.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now it's 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Riding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to center field. Chavez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So digging in now, Wilson Ramos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Kelvin Herrera takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. Yes, there
Number
are
40, Kelvin Herrera.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in to try it again, Jed Lowry. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Garcia.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Working to keep them in the game here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. stepping in, Eric Hosmer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down. Standing in, Alex Gordon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Now the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Longoria on the move. Longoria barehands it. It's late. He's safe. That was a wonderful play, but he was unable to turn it into an out, and that brings the potential tying run to the plate now. Salvador Perez checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. 1-1. Pineda pauses. Here's the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And the changeup is way low that time.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Rounded down the third baseline. And that will conclude matters here. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And that misses inside. 1-0. Out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So coming to the plate, Logan Morrison. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the... Digging in the switch hitter, Demetrius Diaz. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Demetrius
chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Grounded up the first baseline. Moreland's there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Garcia is there, and that's the third out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Troy Tulowitzki.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ripped down the first base line. A step on the bag for one. A tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Chris Withrow takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9. Very weakly on the ground. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Now at the plate, Frank Chavez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. That's by him for strike one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This is line to left. Benintendi is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Now here's the pitch. Ryan Braun swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now. Eric Hosmer. He struck out swinging. Kyle Crockett. First offering on its way. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a look over to first. Runners on first with one down. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Dan Connell comes on here. Hit hard up the middle. Played on the backhand. Bare-handed for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 37,000.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty. The pitching should be a story in this one. First pitch is coming up. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second
in is Joey Votto now.
First baseman number 19.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Votto.
Tough slider down low for a strike. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Fouled back. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Beltran will pull this one in, and that will retire the side. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. One now to Beltran. Now a swing by Beltran as this is on the ground to second. And a rather easy first out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Number 11.
Archer's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Hack is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here comes Junior. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blackman is under it. And the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, C.J. Choi. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Favorable call in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
High pop-up. Brett is there for it. One away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Into the windup and the pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And the changeup is way low that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And, Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Hit inside. The throw will not be in time to get Beltran. He's in there with a stolen base. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires. Stepping in, Joey Votto. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. Stepping in, Ernie Banks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a tough pitch called to strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Corey Seager will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Beltran is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in now, Chris Archer.
The pitcher, number 22.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Charlie Blackmon.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2 and 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Seager ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Stepping into the box, George Brett. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Little tapper down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nolan Arenado.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Catcher, T.J. Shaw.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Mike Trout.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Digging in to try it again.
Number 11.
He reached on a single in his first try. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And another throw over. Nobody out, runner on first. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
And again a throw. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Striding in.
Right fielder.
A throw behind the runner at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Looked like he's trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Junior awaits the 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. 1 strike now from Archer. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Throw won't get him. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Ernie Banks. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Votto rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the throw in gets away from him. And he's safe. Digging in, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Blackman is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball. 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready once again, Carlos Beltran, who's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Hit hard back up the middle. Banks has it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Corey Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Very weakly on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Standing in, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And he misses again, 2-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try it again, 3-2. And ball 4. So down to first goes Tulowitzki. So striding in, Chris Archer. Shin-Soo
Shin-Soo Choo.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he's back standing. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch.
Your
Zach
attention,
Britton
please.
of South Boston.
Now pitching.
Digging in, George
Britton.
Brett. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. David
Now
Wright
pinch hitting.
will come on now as the
David
pinch hitter.
Right.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Ready with the 2-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now in the box, Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Beltran. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Beltran.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. The tag. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Seager is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Here's Nolan Arenado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Arenado.
And he takes ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. C.J. Choi is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Hack. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here comes the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Gonzalez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Andre Dawson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Britton's ready. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light. 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here too. 3-1.
Hit on the ground out to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dawson is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. Ready for another chance? Carlos Beltran. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Votto. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Eddie Murray is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And this is fouled straight back and into the mask of the catcher. It's 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Ready now, Ernie Banks. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Corey Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Striding in, Troy Tulowitzki.
We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt. We'll see how this works out.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is taken in for out number 1. Into the box box.
The pitcher, number 53.
Victor
Your
Martinez.
attention, please. Now pinch hitting, Victor Martinez.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 1-1 to Martinez. Line toward the gap in left center. And Martinez is going to have himself a base knock. So striding forward now, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now action in the bullpen as their closers start. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke. Too low. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in once again, Joey Votto. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. From the stretch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Beltran has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jonathan Broxton is called upon, and it's
pitching.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Leading off for the Twins. Third baseman, David Wright.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Votto has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 now to Wright. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away. Digging in to try it again. Jake Arrieta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ted Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And Beltran will send this one in off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Runner at second, 1 away. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping up now, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the... Goose Gossage comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Nolan Arenado is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. You got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you're swinging the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. First delivery to him on the way. C.J. Choi comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, yeah.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Sean Doolittle answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Now pitching, Sean Doolittle.
Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pickoff move to second. Back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Seager will have plenty of room. He makes the catch, and there's a big out. Miguel Cabrera will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Kenley Jansen gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Men on third with 2 down. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run on 3 hits with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen. The loss goes to Chris Archer. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.